So check this out. Fans are going wild speculating that Megan Thee Stallion and NBA star Klay Thompson might have called it quits. The whole internet is buzzing after Klay gave a recent interview, and the way he handled a question about Megan has everybody raising eyebrows and whispering about a possible breakup. During the interview, a reporter threw Klay a pretty straightforward question, asking about his relationship with Megan Thee Stallion and how being with her has helped him grow as a man both on and off the court. That's a smooth question, right? You'd think he would at least give a nice little compliment.
How have you balanced this summer for you, and more importantly, how has your relationship made you better as a man on and off the floor, and how that's going to move forward for you as far as your career?
My relationship with
Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm not going to talk about that, but I will say that every summer doesn't change for me because I know what it takes to go the distance, and there's really no such thing as an off season. The summertime is just as strenuous as the season.
Compliment, smile, or even just say something positive about her. But nope. Klay shut it down instantly. He straight up told the interviewer he wasn't going to talk about his relationship at all, and then, without even pausing, he switched gears and started talking about his training routine, saying there's no such thing as an off season for him. That move was cold, and fans instantly felt like he was dodging hard. Now, you already know the internet doesn't let anything slide. People are dissecting every second of that interview, claiming that Klay's response was basically his way of announcing that it's over. Some fans are even saying that the way he brushed it off was not just distant, but straight up humiliating for Megan. Imagine being asked about your superstar girlfriend, and instead of giving her some love, you pivot to talking about drills, workouts, and practice. That's rough. What makes this even crazier is that just a few months back, around July, the vibe between them seemed completely different. At that time, when word got out about them being together, both of them were way more open, posting little hints, letting the paparazzi catch them on nights out, and giving off that power couple energy. Fans were eating it up, calling them one of the most unexpected but exciting pairings of the year. Everyone thought Megan and Klay were unstoppable together, but here's where it gets messy. Even though the relationship seemed new to the public at the time, a lot of people believed they had actually been together way longer behind the scenes. Some insiders claimed Megan and Klay had already been seeing each other for nearly a year before everything went public. If that's true, then this interview doesn't just look like a minor slip. It looks like the end of a long private love story that they tried to keep under wraps. And let's not forget, Megan isn't just any artist. She's at the top of her game, Grammy winning, with her music dominating charts and her presence dominating culture. Klay, on the other hand, is one of the NBA's sharpest shooters, known for staying cool under pressure. Together, they looked like an unstoppable duo, music and basketball colliding in the flashiest way possible. That's why this sudden shutdown has fans so confused and suspicious. Some people are saying Klay is just trying to stay private and that it doesn't necessarily mean they've broken up.
I'll talk to you
After
later.
all,
Y'all keep talking about Megan moved on fast. What's your definition of moving on fast? Her last relationship was over a year ago, which is definitely a very good amount of time to have moved the hell on. Moved on fast.
Bro, Megan Thee Stallion already got Klay Thompson switching the style up. That man is rocking the low cut seasons with the deep waves. He cut all that hair off. He saying, look, I gotta look the part.
Klay's always been known as a low-key dude who doesn't really share too much of his personal life. But others aren't buying it. They're saying his response was way too blunt, almost like he wanted to send a message that things are done for good. To make it even more dramatic, a few eagle-eyed fans have noticed that Megan hasn't been spotted courtside at Klay's recent games. Earlier this summer, people couldn't stop talking about her being in the stands cheering him on, looking happy and glowing. Now, nothing, not a single sighting. And for a couple that had the world talking just weeks ago, that silence is loud. Theories are flying everywhere. Some fans believe Megan might have pulled back because she didn't want to get caught up in the spotlight of being linked to an NBA star. Others say maybe Klay decided he needed to focus only on basketball and didn't want distractions heading into the new season. And of course, there are the wild theories, claims about arguments, clashes over their busy schedules, and even rumors that someone else might be in the picture. Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure. The way Klay handled that question sent shockwaves. When you're with someone like Megan Thee Stallion, people expect you to speak proudly about her, not dismiss her with a quick no comment and switch to basketball talk. Fans are calling it cold, distant, and even disrespectful. Some are even saying Megan deserves way better than to be brushed off like that on camera. So now the world is waiting, scrolling, and stalking social media for any hint of what's really going on. Will Megan clap back in her own way, maybe through a cryptic tweet or even a new track? Or will Klay stay silent and let the rumors spiral? One thing's certain, this drama is far from over. When Megan and Klay finally stepped into the spotlight with their relationship, fans thought they were solid. That's why the way Klay shut things down in this recent interview caught everyone off guard. The way he said, "I'm not going to talk about that," was not casual. It was sharp, firm, and almost cold. And when the reporter followed up by asking if being with Megan made him a better man, he didn't even try to spin it into something positive. He completely dodged it. For someone who once openly praised Megan, calling her an amazing woman in his life, this sudden switch-up had people giving him the ultimate side-eye. See, here's the thing. Athletes usually aren't shy about giving their partners credit, especially when everything's good at home. You'll hear them say how their wife or girlfriend keeps them grounded, motivated, or inspired to play better. It's almost like part of the PR package. So for Klay to act like the question didn't even deserve an answer, fans instantly knew something was off. People started saying, "He used to brag about her and now he won't say a word?" That silence speaks volumes. Now, to be fair, there is another side to this. Some athletes just don't like mixing their personal lives with basketball, especially once the season kicks in. During the summer or off-season, you'll catch them being more relaxed, more open, maybe even letting cameras in a little bit. But once the games get serious, they flip a switch. They don't want distractions, they don't want drama, they just want to hoop. And it's possible that's exactly what Klay's doing, keeping things separate so he can stay locked in on the court. But here's where fans aren't letting him off the hook. Even though he avoided the question, Klay didn't deny the relationship. He didn't say, "We're not together anymore," or "That's over." He just said he wasn't going to talk about it in that setting, and that's got people confused. If he's still with Megan, why not at least show her love with a quick, respectful answer? Why act like the topic is off limits when he's spoken about her before? The mixed signals are driving fans crazy. And get this isn't even the first time people thought they broke up. Let's rewind to late August. Out of nowhere, fans noticed that Klay and Megan had both unfollowed each other on Instagram. That move sent shockwaves across social media, because in today's world, an unfollow is practically a breakup announcement. People instantly jumped online asking, what happened between them? The timing made it even more dramatic. The unfollowing happened right after Megan posted a birthday shout-out for her longtime hairstylist. In the post, she shared sweet photos and a caption celebrating her friend. But fans with sharp eyes noticed something. The hairstylist is openly gay, and he and Megan have been close for years. Despite that being public knowledge, some people twisted the narrative and started speculating about other men in Megan's life. That little wave of gossip combined with the unfollow made things spiral into a full-blown breakup rumor. Of course, Megan's real fans defended her quickly, pointing out that her hairstylist has always been part of her inner circle, and that it was nothing but love and friendship. Still, the fact that Klay and Megan unfollowed each other at the same time made people believe there was smoke behind the fire. Was it just a coincidence? Or was it a sign that things were rocky behind the scenes way before this recent interview? The situation is messy because both Megan and Klay know how powerful social media can be. When celebrities unfollow each other, it's not some little thing. It's a signal that everyone pays attention to. Whether it's intentional or not, people read into it, and with two stars as big as Megan the Stallion and Klay Thompson, nothing goes unnoticed. Now fans are left trying to piece together a puzzle with no clear answer. Did they really split back in August and are just keeping it private? Or are they still together, just choosing to stay out of the public eye? Either way, Klay's stiff interview response only added fuel to the fire. After all that August unfollowing drama, fans really thought it was the end. But here's the twist. Despite the chaos, Megan and Klay seemed to patch things up. They were still being spotted together, still posting little moments on social media and acting like nothing had ever gone down. For a while, it looked like they had shut down the breakup rumors completely, almost as if the unfollow was just a minor slip or maybe even a misunderstanding. People relaxed, thinking the storm had passed. But now, after that cold interview, the breakup talk is back and louder than ever. Fans are saying this time feels different, like it could be the real deal. The way Klay dismissed Megan's name on camera hit way harder than a simple Instagram unfollow. To a lot of people, it felt like he was signaling that their relationship is no longer something he wants to put in the public eye, or maybe not something he wants at all. That's why everyone is buzzing, wondering if Megan just got blindsided in front of the whole world. Still, others argue this could just be Klay being protective, trying to separate his personal life from his professional grind. Remember, the NBA season is a beast, and some players lock everything down so they can focus. Maybe he just doesn't want cameras and interviews digging into his love life while he's locked in on basketball. That explanation makes sense to some, but the timing is suspicious. Why be open about her in the past and suddenly clam up now? That's what has fans scratching their heads? The truth is, both sides of the debate are heating up. On one hand, you've got fans convinced that Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson are officially done and that he's trying to keep it quiet while focusing on his career. On the other hand, some believe they're still going strong, just choosing to play it private for now. With no official word from either of them, everything is pure speculation. But speculation is exactly what keeps the internet alive. So now I gotta throw the question to you. What do you think? Do you believe Megan and Klay really called it quits, and that interview was his way of low-key announcing it? Or do you think he's just drawing the line, making it clear that his relationship is off limits when he's talking basketball? Either way, this situation is wild, and it's got everybody watching their every move. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you think about this whole mess. And make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to StarBuzz Daily, and share this video with your friends so they can jump in on the drama too. Don't forget to turn on those notifications so you never miss the latest tea. Thanks for rocking with me, and I'll catch you on the next one.